Hello witches, I'm High Priestess or Symphonis. I have a very interesting and very helpful exercise that is going to make your spells work. I talk a lot about spells working, not working, and why they work and why they do not work. But here's an exercise that you can do to make your spells work. Too many witches that do spell, ritual, hex, or curse one after the other and get no results. That has to stop. When you do witchcraft, you have to get something out of it. You have to get a result. It can't just be nothing coming from all your work in the magical plane and your real world action. You have to get something very close to the goal that you set for yourself, for the intention you set for yourself, so your spell can work. This exercise, you've heard this before, is the power of visualization. The power of visualization. Visualizing what you want that spell to do. Visualizing that spell working as you intended it to work. So this is what you do. This is what you do right now as you are watching this live or watching a replay. Look at a blank wall. Look at a blank wall. A blank wall with no pictures, no posters on it. The wall color does not matter. Look at a blank wall. No pictures, no posters, a blank wall. Then you envision what you put down in that spell while you were writing it on that wall. So let's say you wrote a spell for a car. See a car on that blank wall. Let's say you did a spell for a house. Visualize a wall. Not a wall. Not a wall. Visualize a house on that white wall. I would say a white wall would be your best bet. This is for the sake of argument. Let's say you have a white wall, okay? So visualize a car or a house or jewelry or a man or a woman or your dream career, your favorite camera, your favorite actor, actress, musician, whatever, on that white wall. See it as though you are looking at me right now. See it as though it is happening now, right now in the flesh, right now in real world. See it on that wall. See it on that white blank wall with no pictures and no posters. See that house. See that car. See that man or woman that you want to have a relationship with or a friendship with. See that career on that plain blank white wall with no pictures and no posters. See it. Make it real in your mind. See it. You might have other thoughts besides this coming into your head, filtering. It's not important. It's not important. Forget about the other thoughts that you have. See it on that blank white wall. See that house. See that car. See that man or woman of your dreams. See your dream career. See your dream vacation. See yourself on that plane, that train, going to your favorite destination. See your favorite food that you always wanted to try. See it on that plain blank wall with no posters and no pictures. See, I see it right now in my head. I see the car that I want, a Maserati. And no, it's not selfish to want materialistic things. What might be materialistic to somebody else is not materialistic to you. What might seem trivial or small-minded might be that way to somebody else, but that's not the way you see it. It's not. See what you want on that plain blank wall. See it as though you already have it. See that house on that empty lot. See that car in that garage. See yourself on that plane from JetBlue going to that destination. See yourself in France. See yourself in Italy. See yourself living in a safe neighborhood. See yourself buying that property. See yourself that person. See yourself as that celebrity if you want to be famous. You have to visualize it as though it has already happened. And then you do real world action to make it happen, to make it a reality in this 3D reality. The reality that we live in right now. See it on that plain, blank, white wall. The color of the wall doesn't matter, but I'm just saying white because that's a general color. But see it on that wall. You have to see it on that wall. Because that will give you motivation and give you the initiative to make it happen. To make it happen. The power of visualization is strong. I said this before. Your subconscious mind is 10 times stronger than your conscious mind. When you do real world action, after you have done this exercise, you will have real significant and permanently positive change. So you will not have to go back to the way life once was. When you become a witch, you would never want to go back to the way life once was. What the hell was even life before you became a witch? If you were raised as a Christian like me, it wasn't much of a life, right? Right. I know I'm right. I lived that. I lived the Christian life before. I know it's not. I know it's not. I know it's not. See what you want. See where you want to be on that plain, blank, white wall with no posters, no pictures. Just what you want. Just what you want to get out of that spell. Then do real world action. Don't keep telling yourself, I'm doing real world action, but nothing's happening. You're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. I don't care about your other responsibilities. That's not a cold thing to say. That's not a mean thing to say. It's the truth. Your other responsibilities don't matter when you're a witch and you're trying to have real, significant, and permanently positive change to not go back to the way life once was. You don't want to be constantly spinning your wheels, constantly trying to keep up with everybody else, and then you fall into that trap of, I wish that was me. Instead, you have to say, yeah, I can do that too. That can be me too. Because of this exercise that High Priestess from New York told me about. The power of visualization is strong. And it's stronger when you are a witch. Because when you are a witch and you do witchcraft, you are going the extra mile. You are being extra. You are doing so-called too much. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Not one thing wrong with that. But you have to put in the work, the real work. This exercise is going to help you. See what you want, see where you want to be, see who you want in your life on that plain blank wall with no pictures and no posters. Visualize it happening and then do real world action to make it happen. Do more than enough. Don't come to me in my comments and my messages saying, I did this, I did that. You need to do more. You need to do more than enough. You have to be better than good enough. Good enough doesn't cut it. If you want Hecate to add her strength to your own, you have to do more than enough. You have to be better than good. You have to be excellent. You have to be the bomb. You have to be all that. And no, it's not making you arrogant. It's not making you cocky. It's giving you a heightened sense of self-confidence and high self-esteem that you may never have had you not chosen to become a witch. It's not arrogant. It's not cocky. It's not thinking I'm all that. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Anybody tells you differently, that is wrong as a witch to want this, want that, is lying to you. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. It's not wrong. It's not selfish. It's not thinking you're better than anybody else. It's getting what you want. I said this before. If you say, I can't do that, I can't have that, guess what? The universe conspires and agrees with you. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't have that. But if you change the narrative to, yes, I can have that, yes, I will have that, then the universe agrees with you and say, yes, you can have that. And the universe says, yes, you will have that. Change the narrative. Change the narrative. Witches know how powerful words are. Nobody else in the world knows how powerful words are besides witches. No other faith knows how powerful words are besides witches. If you're not a witch, you don't understand how powerful words are, because you don't use words to create an intention, to burn a flame, and then do real world action behind it. It's not enough to just be good enough. It's not okay to just be good. It's good to be excellent. It's good to be brilliant. This exercise of looking at a plain white blank wall with no pictures, no posters, and seeing what you want, where you want to be, who you want to be with on that plain blank white wall with no pictures and no posters is the power of visualization that will get you what you want. This exercise works. It works every time. This exercise works every single time. It can't fail. It can't fail, because this exercise encourages you to do more real action. This exercise encourages you to do more than just enough. This is a fact. This is the truth on how. This is another way to make your spells work. So I wanted to come on here and share that and really drill that into you witches, so that your spells, for some of you witches, can finally work. Because no witch should be going through life the hard way. Everybody else can go through life the hard way, but that won't be your life, though. That won't be you. That can't be you. That can't be you. It won't be you. That's the plot twist. Because there's a bonus with being a witch. It will happen to everybody else that is not a witch, but that won't be you, though. That will not be you. So thank you, witches, who came on this broadcast. Thank you, witches, who will be watching this replay. And with that, I release you into the rest of your evening. Bye, everyone.